de la Comunidad de Estados Latinoamericanos y Caribeños, de los 33 estados que componen la CELAC, es sumamente relevante. Habrá miradas, habrá editoriales, habrá líneas editoriales.
There will be opinions.
Desde Argentina nosotros
from Argentina,
practicamos siempre la libertad de expresión
we practice
como
freedom of
fundamento de nuestra
speech
democracia.
as the basis of our democracy. I would like to thank
Aquí
you because you were here all day covering the participation of our leaders of this meeting. I insist this is the most important meeting in our region, and from many years we haven't had such meeting. The multilateralism, solidarity that we need to promote from Latin America and the Caribbean. As an assessment or as closure of the day, you've had information of how it went and you heard a protagonist. The only thing I have left to do is to comment that consensus was reached, the Declaration of Buenos Aires. Consensus were reached around 11 topic declarations, and of course, we could make progress in the rotation, the sub-regional rotation, and the commitment Argentina had to make the space of CELAC a more democratic space for our regions and sub-regions. It is very important for us to be able to make progress on this and revive regional mechanisms. India and China, with the European Union. We explored the path, an extra-regional mechanism with African Union, with ASEAN. For us, those are paramount mechanisms where Latin America and the Caribbean need to be participating in, now more than ever in those uncertain times of war and conflict. Now, Latin America and the Caribbean is the most populated peace zone in the world. For us, what's really important here is not to talk about auto-pleasing conversation, to talk about the things we have been able to solve through mechanism and words, but also we are talking about solving our problems, inequity, gaps, difficulties we find, about funding paths for social justice. These have been part of a discussion we've held today, and we remain convinced that the path Argentina printed on its path during this 2022 pro-temporary presidency was the right path. We had to begin our role during post-pandemic times, in vaccination times. Then we had war. Anyways, we were able to overcome all these challenges and globalization as we know it is decaying, and we have regional globalization. We believe that Latin America is undergoing an essential strengthening for our peoples, and it is essential for our relationship with the rest of the world. Thank you very much. Now, questions. The question is, during these times, the Argentine ambassador in Chile, is that a problem? No leaking defines a relationship between brothering nations as Argentina and Chile. We've been working on integration with Chile from the government on Gabriel Boric because we know the needs of our people. We have a very huge border with Chile, and that border doesn't have to mean a barrier that divides us, but it can mean a bridge that gets us closer. That's why we keep making progress in energy projects and optic fiber projects. We need dealing with all the topics, with global challenges and challenges in which Chile and Argentina can contribute a lot on. Now we're facing a supply chain problems in the world. And now we need to put value on regional supply chain. No leak is going to define our mutual relationship. Claudio Martinez, Tiempo Argentina. Foreign Minister, good evening. This week has concluded with CELAC meeting. It has been marked by the situation in Peru. It has concluded with more than 60 dead people. What has been talked about in the meeting about Peru? We have 33 delegations. We've had a perfect attendance. About that, I must say that some countries talked about their concerns about Peru, the institutional crisis they have there, and also, on the other hand, the violation of human rights that's taking place in Peru, about institutional violence. It was a virulent topic for all of us. Some delegations talked about it, others didn't. For all of us, as a group, respect for human rights is essential, and we've talked about it in all our meetings and every opportunity we have. It is always to remind that some countries that are going through similar situations come back to the path of respect for human rights. The other part of the question, I cannot compromise the word of any particular country. Last question. Good evening. I would like to ask you about the declarations of President Lacalle Pou, with very hard words. They urged the members of international organizations not to become a friend club. What are your thoughts about it? Basically, I believe that the main thing we need to highlight is multilateralism. When we talk about generating mechanisms for opinions to be expressed, I believe that it is important that all presidents are able to express their opinions, always constructively, about the mechanisms they participate of. The possibility offered by Argentina and Buenos Aires to hold this meeting here is a possibility for expression, and both of word and thought. Above all, everyone can express their constructive opinions to be able to make progress in these multilateral mechanisms we all participate in. And we need to be able to speak our thoughts and express what we feel, independently from any classification. I believe we need every voice to be expressed and heard. That's what multilateralism means, respecting the opinions of everyone. Thank you very much.